Well, welcome to this three-part teaching and Bible study and series on the presence over the presence. This Christmas, we are stripping everything back and focusing on the real reason for the season. So each week, we are going to take a prophecy from the Old Testament and apply it to the following themes that Jesus being with us brings to our life: joy, hope, and peace. So that when everything is stripped back from Christmas, we will always have these incredible promises from God. And that leads into the first week, joy. So if you have your Bibles, pause and read along. This is a passage spoken into a world full of chaos, compromise, and fear. And right into that darkness, God gives a bold command. Sing, shout, rejoice, be glad with all your heart. That's not a reaction to how good life is going. It's a declaration of what God is about to do. Our joy isn't built on life going well. Joy is built on God drawing near. And at Christmas, we find ultimate joy with the promise of Immanuel, the God who comes to be with us. We're going to break down this passage into four major themes. So joy begins with worship. Sing aloud, shout, rejoice, exult. Worship isn't the Christian warm-up. It's not karaoke with Bible words. Worship is the awakening of joy in God. Zephaniah is speaking to a people who are fearful, compromised, and broken. And he says, worship your way back to joy. Because when you're tired, low, disappointed, feeling sad, worship lifts your eyes off yourself and your circumstances and back onto God. And here's the thing, God doesn't need worship because he's an insecure God. Worship is for us to shift our attention off ourselves, off our idols, and back onto God. Worship is not the set list, it's not the band, it's not the volume. Worship is our response to who God is and what he has done. The Lord has taken away your punishment. If God hadn't shown us grace, every one of us would be totally done for. And that is why we stand and we worship, and it starts with awe and wonder of who God is and what he's done for us. The second bit is joy is rooted in the fear of the Lord. The fear of the Lord doesn't mean being scared of God. It means being stunned by him. A holy, powerful, just, loving God, and yet he draws near to us. To fear the Lord is to take him seriously, to trust his wisdom more than your impulses, to honor him with your choices, to give him the weight that God deserves. Zephaniah opens with a warning. Idolatry everywhere, corruption in leadership, spiritual apathy, empty religion. Sound familiar? Yes. God warns his people because he loves them enough to stop them ruining their lives and themselves. A right fear of the Lord clears the idols that kill our joy. When God becomes small in our eyes, everything else becomes overwhelming. But when God becomes big again and finds his right place, everything else finds its correct size. Number 3 is that God rejoices over you. The Lord your God will rejoice over you with singing. The holy creator, the consuming fire, the God who holds the galaxies and the stars in his hands, sings over you. Mind blown. You might struggle to rejoice in God, especially if life is heavy. But God rejoices in you. Christmas is not just about us bringing worship and our carols to God. Christmas is about God bringing delight to us. Before you ever worshipped him, he delighted in you. Before you ever reached out to God, he came running to you. The manger is God's declaration that I delight to be with you. Fourth point, God restores us, gathers, and heals. God promises to gather the scattered, heal the ashamed, lift the weak, restore the broken, honor the forgotten, bring his people home. Every line of this prophecy whispers one name, Jesus, Immanuel, God with us, God for us, God among us. So where does our joy, our real joy, come from, especially at Christmas? Joy grows where Jesus' presence is greater than any present. Gifts fade. Moments at Christmas pass away, but Jesus, the real gift, remains. His presence brings peace to the anxiety, hope to the discouragement, love to the loneliness, joy that circumstances cannot shake. When Jesus is enough, joy becomes unstoppable. So my final thought, joy isn't a feeling, it's a posture. It's awe and wonder before God. It's wholehearted worship. Treasure in Jesus above everything else. Where God is feared, worship is full, and Jesus is treasured. And it means that our joy is born, and our joy grows, and our joy overflows.